You got the Musers from Oxnard, California in Cowboys Training Camp just before 9 o'clock. And joining us now is one of the most electric players on this roster. About to start his fourth year. He's averaged 5 yards a carry in his first 3 years here with the Cowboys and 8 yards a catch, 28 yards a kickoff return last year, including a 100-yarder for a touchdown. It's Tony Pollard. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for waking up. This is kind of the tough draw when you say, yeah, you want to go off the morning guys. So we appreciate you waking up and going on with us. Do you get the sense, because it's been talked about so much this offseason with fans and media, that this is going to be the season where Tony Pollard gets his touches?
Kind of. I feel like it's around that time. I've been here for a long time. Seeing the ins and outs, seeing how things work. Pay my dues. So, yeah, I can see that coming.
What is your current size, height, and weight?
Right now I'm like 212, 6 foot.
So I think that's pretty good size for an NFL running back. I remember when you came out of college, we had the discussion a lot on this station in this town. People had this discussion about whether you could handle a big workload. And I always thought, well, he's not small. I mean, 6 foot, 210, that's pretty good. I remember for a long time Cowboy fans, Tony Dorsett was 5'11", 190 and got 250 carries every year. So your size isn't an inhibiting factor in getting a lot of carries, is it?
Nah, I'm just waiting on my moment. Pretty much, I'm ready to go whenever my number's called.
Like you could handle 400 carries a year, 500 carries a year, Earl Campbell stuff.
That's a bit much, but I'm up for it.
We talk about the running back position so much, and in high school you were just a receiver and defensive back, and then Memphis used you at running back and receiver. I know you can't tell us everything, but is there a chance that you'll be flanked out a little bit more this year, play the slot receiver position?
Yeah, just pretty much expecting to be on the field a lot more this year, trying to get me and Zeke involved on the field at the same time. So we have to make that work.
Do you like it when you're in the game at the same time with Zeke? That seems like really
a
problem for a defense.
Yeah, yes, sir.
See, since he is bigger and thicker than you, he'd be a great blocking fullback for you. Maybe they could just make that adjustment where you're the running back and Zeke just blocks for you. You think he'd like that?
We got a few plays like that, but I don't know if he would I don't know about strictly fullback.
What's your relationship like with him? Are you guys pretty close?
Yeah, that's like a brother to me. Ever since I've been here, he took me under his wing, showed me the way how things go, what to do, what not to do, and then I just kind of just got into my own routine from there.
Cowboys running back Tony Pollard with us here on the ticket. As George mentioned, you've got a lot of experience catching the ball as well, especially in college, and been used that way here in the pros. What gets you more excited in the huddle, when your number is called for a straight run or when your number is called for a pass play?
Honestly, I may say a run because that comes more natural to me. I've been playing running back since Little League, so I feel like everything at running back for me is second nature. I've been playing receiver for a long time in my career too, but that was like my secondary position, so naturally I'm just better at running back, if you ask me.
We mentioned your prowess as a returner because you will be and have been so valuable to the offense. Is that always a question, how much they want to put you back there, or are you looking forward to another year where you're going to return a lot of kicks?
I'm pretty much looking forward to wherever I can handle. With my increased role on offense, if I may be tired on one series coming up, then I may let someone else do it. But for the most part, I think I'll be back there.
What is that like when you catch it at the 5 and you look upfield and you've got 11 missiles headed at you?
It's like a ball of adrenaline. You got to be fearless to be back there because you're going to get hit, and you got to trust your guys up there and trust that they're going to do their job, trust that they're going to make their blocks, and then you just got to trust the scheme and the game plan all week and just make it work.
What was your off season like? Did you do anything fun? Were you bearing down training, just getting ready for your job? What was it like?
My off season was pretty chill. I went back home for about 2 weeks, seen family, chilled for a little minute, came back to Dallas for the most part, and I was working.
Back to Memphis.
Yep.
So you grew up in Memphis. We were just talking with you off the air. Did you grow up a Grizzlies fan, I take it?
Yeah, definitely.
Big John Morant guy?
Yes, sir.
So Grizzlies, Mavericks, are you true to the hometown team?
If we played each other, I have to go with the Grizzlies. But when I'm in Dallas, I like the Mavericks.
Okay, good. And we were talking about Memphis barbecue. You also kind of give Memphis the edge there over Dallas, right, with the barbecue?
Yeah, I have to go with my hometown for that one.
Oh,
I'm
Tony,
not
you're on in
down,
Dallas
not down
right
in
now.
Dallas. I'm not down in it because very close second, but I feel like I'll be doing my home wrong. Can't do
Okay.
that.
So is the biggest difference between Texas barbecue or what you may taste in Dallas and Memphis, it's the sauce, right? Is it more sweet in Tennessee, or what do you tell me? What's the difference?
I'm not really an expert, but I would say, yeah, it's a different flavor and, the different parts of the town that you're in. Memphis may be a little bit more sweet, on the sweeter side. I don't know how to describe Texas flavor, but it's a different taste, but it's just as good.
Are we more obsessed with the spice, you think, in Texas and the jalapeno and all that, or is that about the same, you think?
You could say that. There's a little bit of spice in it, too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we have our own spices in Memphis, so.
What's your go-to dish? Like if you go to a barbecue place, what are you after usually?
I like the slabs.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like the ribs.
Okay.
And your family's in the barbecue business?
Yes, sir.
For 20-plus years, you were saying?
Yeah, my dad, he's been had his restaurant since I've been born, so he's been doing something right.
Did you work there?
I did for like one summer before I just
That was
got
enough.
crazy into football.
Okay. What did you do? Did you wait? Did you cook? What did you do?
I was in the back. I was flipping burgers, dropping hot dogs, smoked sausage, little simple things like that. Just being busy.
So maybe you learned to cook. That's a good skill, right?
Yeah, I learned a little something.
Like
back
I can't cook for anything, so I think that's a good skill to learn. Do you cook much for yourself?
I do at home a little bit. I like to get on the grill sometimes, do a little something.
So if after football, if it happens to come to you through the family, being passed down to you, would you take over the barbecue business?
If I had time to, I would. But
After football?
Yeah.
It's like when you're retired and you got nothing going on.
Yeah, I would.
By the way, if you've got nothing going on Saturday, you're invited to go with us. We're taking a field trip up to the Hearst Castle. We're going to drive up the Pacific Coast Highway. You'd have to spend all day with the four of us.
Yeah.
Right
Killer's
here.
going
It's not
with
fun.
us. Yeah.
Is that okay? Would you like to do that? The invitation's there for you.
I'm going to have to get back to you on that. I don't want to make a promise.
Leave camp
right
for
now.
a field trip.
You ever been to a castle before?
I haven't.
It's pretty cool.
They don't have many castles in Memphis, I don't
I've
think.
only been to a European castle, one in Germany.
Graceland. Got
Yeah,
Graceland
that's
in
not really a
Memphis.
castle.
What'd you
Have
think
you
of-
toured Graceland?
I feel like most Memphis people don't.
See, that's the thing. It's
Really?
a tourist deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, tourists do it, but Memphisians, what do you call yourselves?
Memphians.
Memphians? Memphians don't do it.
Yeah. You're not missing much. It's kind of
Yeah, George hates Elvis.
I know. I liked Elvis. I just thought it was kind of cartoon-like, just the
Yeah.
whole thing. But
What's your favorite cartoon?
SpongeBob?
Not my favorite. I like
No. Oh.
SpongeBob, but
Barbecue
I like
Man.
What do you like?
I like a lot of cartoons. I've never been put on the spot for my favorite.
It's
Yeah.
important. You need to answer this carefully.
Yeah, the Cowboys can't win a Super Bowl unless you answer this carefully.
Cartoons. Man, you put me on the spot.
No.
Well, just name some you like.
I mean, I like a lot of the Marvel's cartoons, like Spider-Man,
Uh-huh.
Batman, things like that.
Like the old ones?
Yeah.
The-
the old
really?
ones. Yeah.
So you don't like funny cartoons. You like more serious cartoons.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about like
Bugs
Bugs
Bunny.
Bunny? You don't like Bugs Bunny?
It was all right.
Ooh, now never fighting words with me, Tony.
Look into Foghorn Leghorn and Quick Draw McGraw. Two hilarious
Yeah,
cartoons.
Two
If,
cartoons that never should have been made, to be quite honest with you, Tony.
help you pass the time here at training camp. Hey, we appreciate the time. Good luck this season. Hope you have a huge one.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah.
Let us
we'll
know
see.
if you want to go with us on Saturday.
He's not going to go.
Yeah,
We'll
great.
find a barbecue place.
Drop
How
it.
about
We'll
that?
talk to
Yeah.
McCarthy about
Drop
letting
it.
you out of
That's-
practice.
I'll get back with you on that.
All right, Tony. Thanks for the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's Cowboys running back / receiver, returner Tony Pollard with us here in California. Up next, Gordo's Corner.
We'll discuss why Tony Pollard will never